In this overview, we want to explore how to use the 3D graphic editor. On Frame Builder's main menu, click Open to File Hallway Typical. Samples. Frame. 3df_42j_ hallway file hallway typical. Open. Click number 2 geometry. This is the typical frame of the hallway. Change the resolution from 800 pixels to 600 pixels, then, resize, and relocate, the dialog box. This single typical frame was built in the previous training video, and is in the XY plane at z=0 inch. Let's view the 3D graphic editor. Check the 3D graphic editor box located at the top left of the dialog box. 3D graphic editor presenting the 3D ISO view of the structure. Let's rearrange the screen to show these two graphics side by side. Uncheck the 3D graphic checkbox, the 3D graphic dialog box disappears, check it, it appears. The action buttons in 3D graphic editor are similar to that of the 2D graphic editor. So, what you have learned from the 2D graphic editor is applicable to that of the 3D graphic editor. Back to 2D graphic editor, let's click at the I action button, click joint number. Joint numbers are displayed. Now, click at the M+ button, use this M+ cursor to click at joint 1, then, joint 6. A new member is connected. Move to the 3D graphic editor, next to the I button, there is a refresh button, click it, and the new member is there. On the 3D graphic editor, click the undo button, the new member is gone. Click the redo button, the new member is back. When we make changes in the 2D graphic editor, the 3D graphic will also be affected. However, the tagging in 2D graphic editor is independent of that of 3D graphic editor. And vice versa. This way, you may act on different sets of tagged elements on 2D and 3D graphic editors. The next step is to duplicate this XY typical frame to 4 places, each duplicated frame moving 180 inches in Z direction with respect to the previous one. Additionally, we ask Frame Builder to connect interframe members. This duplication can be done in either 3D or 2D graphic editor. They are identical. Let's use the 3D graphic editor. In the 3D graphic editor, click the blue T button, select Tag All, Members. All members are tagged. Right-click and select Member Commands, Duplicate. At top, 10 members are tagged. For green number 1, specify the distance of Z = 180 inches. For green number 2, repeat 4 times. For green number 3, check to connect interframe members. For green number 4, click the blue duplicate dot button. Take a look at the 3D graphic editor, a 3D frame is connected. Go to the 2D graphic editor, click the blue check model button. Many members are now not completely assigned. These are the new interframe members that connect duplicated frames. Let's use the 3D graphic editor to fix this problem. Look at the 3D graphic, we have interframe members connecting among supports. We don't need that, let's use the box button to isolate them, thereafter, tag and remove them. There are 2 action buttons unique to the 3D graphic editor. The first one is shaped like a box, the box button. Next to it, is the viewpoint button, it is a picture of someone looking through a telescope. Let's use the box button. Click the blue X action button to clear all tags. Let's cut a frame at Y = 0, elevation of supports to box in the members at base. Click the box button, for green number 1, check manually define a rectangular box. For green number 2, it consists of 3 panels, the first panel, defines the range of X coordinate, the second panel, defines the range of Y coordinate, and the third panel, defines the range of Z coordinate. For example, to the left of the first panel is a list of X key coordinates, drag a key coordinate from this list, and drop it to populate the from or the to entries. It establishes the boundary of the X coordinates. The default range is from the lowest x key coordinate to the highest x coordinates. That is the full range of the structure in x coordinates. The default box contains the full range of x, y, and z coordinates. The structural elements on the box boundaries are included. For our case, we want to include only y equals 0 members. So, in the middle panel, drag the y equals 0, and drop it to become the 2 value. Click the green number 3 refresh button to refresh the graphic. Sure enough, only the button members are included. Next, click the blue exit button to confirm the box definition. On the 3D graphic editor, click the blue T button, select Tag All Members. Right-click, select Member Commands. Remove. All the members are removed. Click at the box again, click the blue Include All button, and then, the blue exit to confirm the new box selection. The whole structure is now displayed. Base members are gone now. For 3D graphic editor, the default viewpoint is at point 1, 1, and 1. This is the ISO view. Let's try different views. First, the one-click views at the bottom. Click View XY, this is the XY plane view. Next, click View XZ, this is the XZ plane view. Next, click View ZY, this is the ZY plane view. Done with the one-click selection. Next, check the view from a point in space. For this one, the coordinate of the viewpoint has to be specified. Let's type it. Specify 1, 1, and 1. You will get the ISO view. Change Z to become 2, the view changes accordingly. Change the viewpoint to become -1, 1, 2. The view changes again. That's the idea. The box button is very powerful. Because you may slice the model into smaller boxes, and construct them accordingly. Work box button with the point of view button, it is easy to construct a complex model. Back to define the properties of interframe members. They are all made of W10 by 22, A36 steel. Let's use the blue T action button to tag members missing material property. Click the blue X button to clear all tags. Next, click at the blue T button, select Tag Member, No Material. Members without material property are tagged. Right-click and select Member Commands, Assign Properties. For green number 1, select A36, and click the blue Assign Material button. For green number 2, select W10 by 22, and click the blue Assign Section button. Back to the 2D graphic editor, click the blue check button, the response is, model is completed. Click at the Save As button to save the structure as hallway. Click at the red X at the top, and we are done with model geometry. You are now fully capable of using Frame Builder to solve all types of structure problems.